Good afternoon. I'm Alan Stamm, CEO of Go Beyond MCH. I'm here today because each year at the AMCHP conference, Go Beyond and Realityworks give a scholarship to an up-and-coming MCH. This year we're with our awardee and two great folks from the AMCHP board, Millie, Sam, and Avanthi. I would like them to introduce themselves first, and then I'm going to ask a question of Millie and then Sam. What I'd like to have you guys talk about for a little bit is to talk about the road ahead for an up-and-coming MCH. You know, what do you think are the challenges for them? What do you think are some of the opportunities? Okay, so let's first of all go around and introduce each other. We'll start with Avanthi.
My name is Avanthi Jayasuriya. I'm currently a second-year Master's in Public Health student at the University of Washington in the Maternal and Child Health Training Program. And I focus primarily on early childhood education and early childhood development.
Great, and I'm Sam Cooper with the Texas Department of State Health Services. I'm also serving as the president-elect of AMCHP.
Hi, and I'm Millie Jones with the state of Wisconsin, where I work as the Family Health Clinical Consultant and currently serving as president of the AMCHP board.
Okay, so let's start with you, Millie. Let's talk a little bit about what MCH looks like now, you know, coming in and going forward.
I think we've had a chance over the last couple of days to really think about this forward progression of AMCHP, and as many of us are knowing and hearing, it's at a point of transition. There's a transformation with Title V, recognizing that we're currently in an environment of health reform, Affordable Care Act. All of that means in moving forward with the placement of health and the health and work that we do around families, children, and youth, families, children, and mothers. It's just very important, I think, for anyone coming into the field to first of all recognize that one, at this point, will be coming into transformation. But the beauty of that is that it really offers a script yet to be written. And so you will bring your new skills, your expertise, your learning curve into the workplace. And you'll do so with a perspective that, as I say, hasn't been tainted by the past. And because you'll be entering with this transformation frame, you'll be able to think in terms of where do we need to go. So I think the road is, as someone said earlier today, wide open, and you really can see as far ahead as you need to. Understanding that there may be some hills and you'll have to get to that point to look over, but looking over will simply then just open up further highway for you. I think it's an exciting time, and I think that what it will mean for the populations that we have focused on will be additional services, opportunities for accessing quality services, and to do so in an environment that will meet families where they are. And that just continues to be our quest.
Great, Sam.
Well, I mean, I think to tag on to Millie's sort of discussion about the road ahead, it's really, Avanthi, it's about collaboration too. And I think while you've got so many adventures in front of you, I think the thing that I hope you can come away from AMCHP and our meeting, our conference, is that you've got a lot of partners that are out there. And I think your experience as it was described as you were receiving your scholarship today just clearly shows that you have a connection with both the local, the federal, the state, and the community. And knowing that that's a key piece of the puzzle in front of you, how you put those things together and respect what can come from each of them, all those gifts, that's really how you can have just a truly successful journey. And I'm very excited to have you as part of that.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So Avanthi, let me ask you a question. Maybe it would be interesting for us to hear a little bit about what you've studied, and because of the experiences that you've had, which Sam just alluded to, how that fits into how you see where you may be going, or what may be the opportunities or things where you could contribute, okay?
Sure. So I think a little bit about what I've studied. I have had a lot of community level experience. That's really where I've come from. That's where I've sort of realized my potential to move into more of a systems level process of thinking. And so as a program coordinator for a small community level literacy program, what I realized is that I needed to get some more practical skills in evaluation and epidemiology to really be able to assess my program and understand where the gaps are and figure out how to make that program grow and move forward in a way more than just how I was seeing it on the ground. And so that's why I went back to school, to gain those skills in epidemiology and program evaluation, and to gain a better understanding of health services as a system, because I do have just primarily community-based skills. Having said that, I am really passionate about community-based public health, so I'm really excited to hear that you think the future is making sure that as we do these transformations with the ACA, or has been mentioned, these state innovation models are a really big up-and-coming, confusing thing, that we're staying in touch with the community is a really exciting idea. And then being here at the conference, I think, is exceptionally wonderful for the reasons that Sam mentioned, because there are a lot of partners, but I really don't know how to access them right now. And as a new person in the field, it can be kind of difficult to figure out how to access those partners, how they all fit together, where the systems all begin to integrate. And so moving forward, I really hope that what I can bring to the field is that translation of research into practice and the evaluation and moving programs forward in an exciting new way, but also making sure that I'm still learning as much as I can from the people who have been in the field for so long and have a really rich knowledge of where the path has been before I move it forward.
Well, and Alan, if you don't mind, I mean, and that's exactly the kind of excitement that we're needing, that we need to have embedded. And you know, whether you're working with the families, the children and youth with special health care needs, you're working with pregnant women, or you're working with dads, those pieces and that energy that comes from the work together at the community level, but then connecting it with those systems that you've had some experience with, that's where the success lies. So congratulations.
And I think as far as partners are concerned, you now know the president of the MCH board and the upcoming president
Yep.
of the MCH board, so that's a really good place to start. I hope that you'll all be able to, work together in the future with all of our scholars that we've had. And certainly want to congratulate you again, Avanthi, for being exceptional, very, very competitive, very fine candidates, and I know it was a tough choice, but a good choice for AMCHP.
Thank you.
And we want to thank everyone for helping in this scholarship, and my partner Tim from Realityworks, who wasn't able to be here today. And goodbye to everyone, and have a great conference.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations.